the list, I just kind of feel like is perennially a loser and perennially a guy that you're not down with. What's he done to deserve getting put on the loser list again? Just kicked while the poor bastard's down.
Corey Davis, this motherfucker. I've hated him for so long, and mostly because I fell in love with him when he was a rookie. I
Mm-hmm.
saw all the tape, and I was like, oh my God, fourth overall, clear path to targets. And you see these alpha games, you're like, all right, it's going to happen. The breakout's coming this year. He ended up becoming one of those guys that I owned him all year, started him every time he sucked, finally cut him. My opponent picks him up, plays him against me. He has like a 40-point day. I guess my Patriots on the last, he like knocked the Patriots out. It's one of
Oh
those
yeah.
things that just like everything about him is meant to spite me. So I've always just hated him. But at the end of the day, he showed some good stuff. He had by far his best year of his career last year, almost hitting 1,000 yards. Still hasn't gotten there despite getting, again, fourth overall. Like to me, he's just never going to be that dominant alpha that like everybody wants him to end up being because of his draft stock and his tape. That's not him. He's not going to be, but he had the potential to maybe go to, like we said with Fuller, the Packers, or one of these offenses that will sustain multiple guys. Instead, he goes to the fucking Jets, and it's like, ugh. I mean, at best, you're dealing with a rookie quarterback that's going to probably have some adjustment. Zach Wilson, like we've seen some mega throws from the guy, but
Come on.
you got to imagine it's a big leap to the NFL. And if it's not him, it's then Sam Darnold, who hasn't shown anything. Yeah, Adam Gase. I mean, you're gone from Adam Gase, so this offense should take a leap. Darnold should take a leap. There's so many players that take a leap with no Adam Gase draping over him, but still, it's like this is a first-time play caller in Mike LaFleur. He's coming from a San Fran team that's very run-heavy. I guess the one thing that I was reading that is like, okay, maybe this is promising for him, is we know LaFleur's offense, based on Kyle Shanahan's history, is going to be very play-action heavy. I mean, 27% of their dropbacks were play-action, seventh most in the NFL over that span. Davis last year had 544 of his career-high 984 yards off of play action, which was among the most in the NFL. His 5.2 yards per route run on play action was the most in the league. So he's a receiver that does really well in play action, but he's not that great after the catch. He's kind of a little bitch and gets tackled so easily. He only had 280 yards after the catch last year. It was like 30-something in the league on that. And that's what this offense historically by Kyle Shanahan, you think of Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, like they want guys that can break tackles and make things happen. That's just not Corey Davis. So the Jets fit like where he could have gone somewhere that sent his value up to the moon. It's a horrible fit. I just don't like him, obviously, clearly, as we've raved about here. Don't like him. Don't like the team he's on. It's going to be an avoid for me.
All right, let's hit some loser tight end.
What is up, you fantasy wolf? Thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, share your thoughts in the comments, check out some more videos, and join the newest Wolfpack by subscribing below.